Hello. I am here. I accidentally rediscovered this song when I was just like letting YouTube play me through a playlist. It's the it's the Penguin Detectives theme song from Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, which is I guess why it's got those wah in it. But oh yeah, that's good. Funny Penguin Detective we all love. I thought his name was Penguington, like, or Penguinton, or whatever. His name is just Pennington. It's a little disappointing, honestly. Oh, happy early birthday, because I'm not going to be streaming on Monday, so there you go. You all just doxing yourself? Awesome. Not really. I mean, time zones are giant, but still. It's funny. So we're going to be doing more Kaede V3 FTs today. We're going to be getting through a bunch of them. This is only probably going to take 3 streams, which is kind of crazy, but hey. Let me go to... Is this the right one? It's got the search bar, which is really annoying. I knew it was detective music, but I couldn't figure out which detective. True. I did a little bit of reordering here to throw the draw characters in with the tiering a bit. I haven't done the V3 ones yet, so if you realize they're all at the bottoms, that is actually on purpose for now. One of these days we're gonna gonna have to go back and review my stream on Straw 2 stuff, but I guess we'll do that maybe between the 2 V3 sections. We'll see how I'm feeling about it, because I genuinely don't remember like any of the FDs aside from no, I don't remember any of them which is crazy. It's also probably a good thing, because it means that I remember the characters from being the characters. Anyway, let's see who we're going to get. You remember for 3 months, and the other one says 4. I guess it's going to change over pretty quick then. Shuichi Saihara! And then finally I get my screen time again! Alright, I'm killing the penguin. No, the penguin. Alright. And then we'll go to V3. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, I've already got it open. Duh. And Shuichi. Can't wait for the 2 sets of Shuichi Kaede FTs. It's kind of fun. It's kind of novel, you know? I'm skipping past the present thing. Alright. That'll do. Alright. Here we go. The penguin. Oh, wait. I forgot to change the sound back. Hold on. Oh, that's probably too low. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Depression. I missed the penguin. Well, here's another detective. He's not really a penguin, but he's a detective. Hey, Shuichi, what does the ultimate detective like you do most of the time?
Huh? What do I do?
You wear a cap, smoke a pipe, and use a magnifying glass to investigate crime scenes, right? And you say stuff like, "Indeed, most intriguing." You know, that sort of thing.
Hey. I'm not old enough to smoke a pipe.
I guess that classic old-fashioned detective look is pretty outdated, huh?
I suppose so. Yeah, I don't do much investigating either.
Really? Then what kind of cases do you get? Do you spend most of your time just doing nothing?
No, actually. My uncle's detective office is actually fairly popular, so we receive lots of cases. A lot of those cases are small jobs, infidelity cases, background checks.
Sounds boring. Sounds pretty routine.
Hey. You only see flashy detectives in movies and novels. It's actually better that way.
Yeah, I guess it'd be bad if flashy murder cases kept happening all around you. People might think you're the male version of Jessica Fletcher or something. I don't know what that is. I don't know if Shuichi does either. He just kind of laughed it off. He's like,
Yeah, oh, okay.
what other kinds of cases do you get? Oh, okay, so that's the switching line here. Infidelity cases sound intense.
Yeah, honestly, there are times when it gets pretty hard.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen some pretty rough things. Are you alright, Shuichi? You're not, like, weirded out by romance or women, right?
No?
Oh, and just because you see it happen a lot, that doesn't mean cheating is okay.
Never! I would never do something so dishonest.
Shuichi's frantically shaking his head. Yeah, he doesn't seem like the type who would do that. Sounds boring, but you still work hard.
Well, I'm pretty good at doing boring research.
I understand.
Oh, I see. You'd be good at that stuff. I can tell by your eyes.
You can tell by my eyes?
I'm kidding, but you do come across as someone who dives into the deep end for their work. I think that's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
You really think so? Thank you.
What other kinds of cases do you get?
The other cases are just stuff like finding runaways and stuff.
Ooh, that could be part of an even bigger case.
Hey.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but those cases are rarely connected to crimes. It's my job to find them before it comes to that, and it's after they're found that's the hard part.
After they're found?
They ran away for a reason. It's necessary to follow up with both the client and the runaway to make sure all is well.
Detectives have to follow up with them too? It's a lot of paperwork.
Well, perhaps not all detectives do that, but it was my uncle's policy, and it's a policy I agree with. People have reasons for running away, so the case is only closed when all parties are happy.
That's right.
That's true. That's right. If you don't take care of the problem, they'll just try to run away again. I didn't know detectives were so considerate. Or is Shuichi just a special case? Cool.
I'm a penguin, yeah.
Alright, let's see. The penguin, no, yeah. I didn't know that would happen. Delay, I'm so smart and psychic. Okay. Shuichi's a weird-looking penguin, true. You can't fill a penguin-sized hole in my heart. No! The mass murderer detective Jessica Fletcher, I assume via context clues. I see. Okay. Just got back from a trip. Well, that's cool. Murdered a penguin. What? Jeez. Shuichi's the greatest detective of all time. Wait, nope. The penguin's better. Ooh. Oh dear. Alright. Right, I forgot. I have to skip past the give a gift segment.
The time limit's at nighttime.
Okay, here we go. Hey, Shuichi, why did you start getting involved in detective work? Did your uncle ask you to help him?
No.
Not really. It just kind of happened. It was also a kind of thanks for taking care of me.
He took care of you?
Okay.
I suppose I never mentioned this before. I'm living with my uncle and his wife right now.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
No.
No. There's not a sad story behind it or anything. My parents just went overseas for business.
Oh, I see. What are they doing overseas?
One's an actor and one's a screenwriter.
Well, that's convenient. An actor and a screenwriter? What? That's so cool.
Well, for me, they're just a mom and dad who have a hands-off approach to parenting. So I don't really see them as celebrities or anything.
Shuichi's smile seems bitter. I wonder if his parents jerk him around a lot. Oh, we got off topic. There's something I want to ask you, Shuichi. What was your first case?
First case.
You know?
The first case you personally oversaw. First times are usually a big deal for people, right? Mew in the back. Okay.
I still remember my first piano recital. Without a doubt, the experience of my first performance is still with me to this day.
You're right.
Yeah, I suppose I do remember the first time I oversaw a case. It's actually not a case that came through my uncle's office. I accepted it on my own.
Huh? What do you mean?
That's...
A classmate who knew I was helping at the detective's office asked me to find her pet.
His first case as a detective was to find a missing pet?
You looked like you weren't expecting that.
Not obvious, huh? I guess you don't need to be the ultimate detective to deduce that.
Hey,
Well, detectives occasionally get requests to find missing pets, too. My uncle's office doesn't have a big staff, so he usually just recommends an ace pet detective.
Great, so funny.
I didn't know pet detectives were a thing.
I couldn't say no, so I accepted the case. But I didn't expect I'd have to find an alligator.
An alligator? Not a dog or a cat, but a freaking alligator?
Well, it was a miniature alligator, one that you could keep as a pet.
Okay, but still, that's pretty intense.
you're right.
I researched alligator behavior and spent a long time preparing tools to capture it. I had to climb around mountains and swim up rivers. It was a lot of work. Compared to that, the first fight I came across during an infidelity case was nothing.
Jeez, that sounds rough. So, did you manage to find the alligator?
Yeah, of course.
That's a relief. Your classmate must have been happy too, right?
Okay.
I suppose. She, gave me some chocolate for Valentine's Day.
Chocolate?
I'm pretty sure it was just as friends, though.
That's not it. I don't think that's worth all the trouble you had to go through.
Okay.
You might be right, but I think it was reward enough.
Are you sure?
But
The knowledge it took to solve that case, it became the foundation for my detective work. And, I was so happy to be of use to someone. I can still hear her thank you to this day.
Shuichi laughed bashfully. He seems pretty satisfied with how everything turned out. I'd say being a detective suits you, Shuichi, but I think it's more than that. I think you were destined to be a detective.
That's, what makes you say that?
When you told me how you follow up with your clients, it never once occurred to me that detectives could show that kind of passion. Compassion makes people trust you. If you offer them your hand, they'll reach for it. The world needs more detectives like you, so I hope you'll stay a detective forever. Oh, but that's just my opinion. In the end, it's up to you, Shuichi.
thank you.
Yeah, of course. But thank you, Kaede.
Well, why are you thanking me? I just gave you my opinion, that's all.
Because that's the first time someone has ever said that to me.
Never forget this moment.
Okay.
I'll be able to believe in myself and be proud of being a detective.
A detective?
I can feel the resolve behind that statement. I'm not sure how Shuichi interpreted my words. But if it helped him in any way, then that's good enough for me.
Okay. Alright, and then they just read everything. Alright, let's look at chat here. Showed up late and see Shuichi. We're off to a good start. Yep.
Shuichi, Kokichi ran away again.
Ugh, god damn it.
Inspector Gadget, oh no. Korekio standing creepily in the background before the FTE started. Is he doing his Halloween impression? Of a ghoul? Oh yeah, there he is. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Some smoke or something came out of your carbonated drink. That's just probably like, you know, that happens sometimes. It's not like actual smoke, but hey. Shuichi after his mom hugs him. A woman has touched me. I mean, poor Shuichi. His parents are neglecting him. And yet he can't afford better clothing. I mean, let the guy wear what he wants. Isn't he wearing like a school uniform type deal? I guess. They all kind of are in this one, aren't they? Not Kaido. Or Rantaro. Okay, never mind. That's Danganronpa 2, I think. I forgot how weird Shuichi looks with his hat. It's like the editors just glued it on or something. Yeah, well, it's not like facing forward, right? It's facing off to the side, and that can be a little odd. He looks dapper. Shuichi's parents an actor. I imagine he's already used to Kaido and Koichi's theatrics.
He's like, oh, I thought I'd get a break from stuff like this.
He's with the Write Anything agency. Yeah. Fuyuhiko and his eye patch are the only in-game sprite edit that looks good to me. Even that one, you can see it's an edit. It's kind of weird. You're in a play right now? Okay. Well, good luck.
My first recital was playing hot cross buns. It sounded like Mozart.
Yeah. Oh no, don't L plus ratio, Shuichi. Kyoko gets casually assigned to catch a tiger that escaped from a zoo. I do think it's funny that Shuichi's first case was like finding a missing pet, and I bet you Kyoko's first case, because there's like a whole manga around it, was like catching a murderer or something. Shuichi full Lordo moment. Kaido would struggle to do Shuichi's job. True. What? They were up to was not school uniforms. Yoko Mahiru Nagito, Terror, Chapter 4 character. That's... You mean Nekamaru? I mean... Yeah. I don't know what I'm thinking of. No, I think it's just a majority of characters in Danganronpa 2 had like a school uniform style. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know. I'd have to look at them to remember what point I was trying to make. Anyway, time to go to the tier list. I mean, I think those were pretty fun. And honestly, getting a little background on Shuichi, I would say it probably would end up here. Which is funny, because this is where it's going to stay, because these are his only FTEs. I'd probably put him at the bottom anyway, because there really wasn't much there. I mean, there was only 2 of them. But they work. Like, it's pretty nice. Gives us a little insight into his life and his, like, the start of his career as a detective. But it's nothing that's, like, important for understanding who he is as a character. So, perfect. Let's remove him from the list here. Where is he? There he is. All right. Who's next? Kibo. All right.
Hello, Kaede.
You're right. I can look at the sprites in the tier list. Yeah, no. It wasn't Danganronpa 2, that's for sure. I mean, Ibuki has one. Arguably, you could say Akane does, although she's, like, not wearing part of it. I don't really know what I was thinking of. Maybe I was just, like, my mind was just filling in that the V3 characters all have school uniform outfits. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe I was thinking of V3 and all the, like, similar looking button-down shirts. Like, button-down shirt, button-down shirt, button-down shirt, button-down shirt. Sailor uniform. These 2 are school uniforms. Kaido is not. Rantaro is not. Kibo's a robot, so he doesn't really count. Uniform, button-down shirt, uniform, sailor, whatever. Yeah, so I think it was V3 I was thinking of. The V3 redemptions are coming back, it's true. Let's see how different this Kibo is to the redemption Kibo. Oh, we all know. We know what we're getting into here. V3 and all the prologue outfits. Yeah. Yeah, there is that. That's you guys got to the point I was thinking of myself there. But I genuinely do think I like a lot of the V3 characters are just wearing like funny colored school uniforms. Now that I look at them. Okay, I almost clicked on Correcchios. That would be wrong. Where's Kibo? There he is. I forget what Kibo's actual voice sounds like. Hold on a second. I gotta listen to it.
But please, address me as Kibo.
Oh yeah. It's just kind of a normal voice. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. There we go. You're just in time for Kibo's FTs.
Which means...
If you have come to talk to me, that can only mean you are interested in me, right, Kaede? I certainly do not mind. After all, I am the ultimate robot. Naturally, I will attract interest.
Yeah, I've never talked to such a human-like robot before. Well, any robot, really. If you don't mind, can I ask you a question?
By all means, ask me anything. Oh, but I cannot answer any questions about the technology used to create me.
Don't worry. I won't ask anything too difficult. Okay, first question. Do you sleep at night?
I have no need for sleep. However, it is necessary to recharge my power cells.
Oh, so you recharge.
Yes, but I am still conscious while I recharge, so it is not quite the same as human sleep. A single charge generates a week worth of power, so I do not need to do it very often.
Oh, I didn't know that. So it was actually convenient at times where Kibo was charging. In Redemption. Huh.
Ooh, for 1 week, I see. I always assumed robots needed a lot of electricity.
That's what's so incredible about me. My energy efficiency is truly incomparable.
For some reason, Kibo's voice just... Okay, there we go. I just needed a drink of water.
That's it.
Huh? Was he expecting me to be more excited? To be honest, it's not that amazing. May I ask you another question then?
Yes, go ahead.
How do you feel about the Roomba?
Do you eat?
No. No.
Huh? He looks pretty down. Sorry, did I say something wrong?
No, I'm sorry too. Though I cannot eat, food still looks delicious to me. The unfairness of it all brings me pain.
Yeah, that sounds pretty rough.
That boots you out? Oh man. There is a wrong answer. Unless they all boot you out.
Do you like girls? Are you attracted to human girls? Or do you prefer female robots?
Are you suggesting that robots should stick with their own kind?
I didn't mean it like that. I was just curious, honest.
Then, are you saying that you and me...
That's not it either.
Of course. I apologize for being overly self-conscious. I have never felt romantic attraction, so I cannot answer questions on that subject.
Okay, goodbye.
How do you feel about the Roomba?
You mean the disc-shaped cleaning robot that scoots along the floor?
Yeah, that. Do you see them as, like, younger siblings or something?
Kaede, that's very robophobic to suggest that robots are only good for cleaning. You should know that I am completely different from that simple machine.
But you guys are basically the same, more or less, so I was just wondering.
That does not matter. If I am comparable to a human, that thing is comparable to a microbe.
But compared to Roombas, you're losing in the popularity department.
Why, that's...
I'm kidding, really.
Human jokes are rather vexing.
Vexing. That is a word that Redemption Kibo would never use.
Refrigerator senpai.
Yeah. How'd you confuse Kibo with Krekio? There are only 2 to 53 characters that start with K. They were right beside each other. Well, not really right beside each other. They were, like, close in my alphabetically organized folder. Still can't get over the fact Kibo is the same VA as Hifumi. It is funny. How many times will Kibo say robophobic in these freedom events? Well, one so far. Kibo means hope in English, apparently, from that one quiz we did.
I'm so energy efficient that I can self-destruct and blow up an entire dome. Pretty cool, huh?
I'm sure that'll never come up. Bye.
There's a nice refrigerator girl that I think would be great for you. I can give you her cereal code so you can go on a date.
Can you imagine? Instead of phone numbers, they just like,
Oh, I see you are 1B376529. Nice to meet you. Wow, a refrigerator. So cool. Ba-dum-tsh.
wait, there was more? Wait, it just fades to black and then... What? That's... Okay, there's more. Never mind.
I continue to ask Kibo some questions.
That was not what I was expecting.
Well, that's all. Thanks for answering them, Kibo.
Yes, of course. You're the first person to ask me so many questions, one after the other.
Oh, was I being too forward?
That's wrong.
No, that's not what I meant. I just thought being treated like that isn't so bad. It's actually kind of fun.
Okay, now we got the friendship fragment. Okay, cool.
After parting ways with Kibo, I return to my room.
Awesome. Oh, look! Dun dun dun! Add another one to the counter. Even though it's technically not part of this free tour event. It kind of is, right? Oh, Kibo. Well, that sprite looks so weird. His, like, eyes look like they have depth. It's kind of scary. I haven't seen that one in a while, apparently.
I'm chatting with Kibo again today, but...
What's the matter?
Kaede, is something troubling you?
No, it's nothing. To be honest, something's been bothering me, and I can't really focus on our conversation. There's a button on Kibo's neck. What could it do? It's calling out to me. I want to push the button!
Thud. What was that sound?
Whatever that sound was, it occurred at the exact right time. Because when Kibo turned around, his neck was completely defenseless.
Jesus.
Oh god, the button is just screaming, don't push me, don't push me. But I'm definitely gonna push that button.
Okay, yeah.
Did you push my button?
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay.
No reaction? Kibo! Kibo! I didn't kill you, right? I called his name and circled around him. What? Kibo was completely frozen, like a toy out of batteries. Maybe that was the emergency stop button? What should I do? Maybe if I push it again, it'll fix him? Hoping that was the case, I pressed the button again.
Kaede, why are you in front of me? Weren't you behind me earlier? And why are you so close to me?
I'm so glad. You gone back to normal.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, I noticed this button on your neck, so I pushed it.
You discovered this button?
I'm so sorry. It was tempting me. Was that an emergency stop button?
Yes. It's there in case my AI or essential functions encounter problems. I
didn't know you had such a function.
Kaede, you know my secret now.
If it's a secret, then you should have hid it better.
But what good is an emergency button that can't easily be found in an emergency?
You know?
But there are people like me who might push it for fun.
That's true. I will forward your feedback to the professor when we get out of here.
Yeah, good idea.
That's...
But Kaede, that means you will have influenced my design, which means you will have played a role in my creation. Mommy!
Huh? You're exaggerating.
It's no exaggeration. If Professor Idabashi can be considered my father, then you, Kaede, will be my mother, so I shall call you Mom.
Mom? What?
That was a joke.
It's payback for messing with my body. You deserve at least that much.
Why do you sound so sly? You deserve at least that much. Jeez.
I'm so sorry, Kibo. A robot making a joke. That's pretty cool. The title of Ultimate Robot really suits him.
By the way,
Kaede, do you think you can keep that button a secret from everyone?
Yeah, don't worry. Kokichi definitely can't find out about this button. That would be a huge problem.
Are you telling me Kokichi isn't the kind of person who would randomly press that button, but Kaede is? Yeah, I don't buy that. Alright.
Kaede, you've destroyed everything.
That was whatever. If it's on his neck, couldn't it get pressed accidentally pretty easily? Anyway. Oh yeah, I know my fridge's serial number by heart, totally. K1BO is completely localization. That's hilarious. Why is it the V3 has so many characters with K names? I mean, it's true, but, you know. I think I said this when I was doing the early stages for Dry, like, naming the characters and stuff. I had, like, 3 or 4 characters that started with A, just because it's a super common letter for names to start with. A and M over here. I mean, I still ended up with Alan and Alonzo, which can both be shortened to Al, so... The fact this wasn't the first time Kibo made an assumption about love, yeah.
I just want love.
Kibo was given a scarf, true. Kibo's struggle to be human could have been a fun little side plot for him. Instead, people just mess with him repeatedly for no reason. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I feel a little bad for him. If he was like, you know... I guess he's not evil. He's just made by the evil people, I guess. Kaede just assaulted Kibo. You're not wrong, jeez. What would Kibo need a scarf for? Obviously to hide that button. Big shiny button. Must press. Yeah. Redemption Kaede would never. True. Ding dong bing bong. A body's been discovered. Kaede victim blaming. Oh no. If Kaede accidentally presses Kibo's self-destruct button... Why does he have a self-destruct button? Clearly he was made by Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Kokichi couldn't reach the button on Kibo's neck. Kokichi's a microorganism. Kokichi's a Roomba. That's what Kaede was talking about when she was asking Kibo about Roombas, actually. Alright.
Rentaro Umami.
Well, yeah, we are getting all the redemption characters. Well, Shuichi wasn't. But he kind of was. I made him a character in that game. Okay. And then after this, we'll get Kokichi, and then we'll get... that's actually kind of it. I don't think there's another one on this board. I guess Korekio. But wasn't really much of a character in there, was he? Okay, let me delete Kibo. And what was the other one we did? Did I already delete it? I did, okay. That way it's easier to find stuff.
Rentaro Umami.
Genuinely, this is actually the line I listened to when I was trying to figure out what voice I was going to do for Rentaro in Redemption.
Name is Rantaro Umami.
Rentaro Umami.
Can't remember my ultimate talent at the moment.
He's so, like, soft-spoken. It's kind of hard to imitate a voice like that. Alright. He wants to have tea. British. We got both of Kaede's boyfriends, and then Kibo in between to keep them, you know, from fighting. You're right, though.
Kaede, would you like to have some tea and chat for a bit?
He's in the library. Ah.
And here I am, sitting across from Rantaro drinking tea with him. I wonder... Hey, are you hitting on me?
No, I'm not trying to hit on you. That'd be rude. I guess people assume I'm a sleazy guy because of the way I look, but I'm not. Besides, would you like to have some tea? What kind of old school pickup line is that?
But maybe it's so old school that it's looped around to become cool again.
Yeah, maybe. Although, it is true that I wanted to spend some time with you. I'm surrounded by strong personalities. I like them, but it's a tad overwhelming at times.
Taro is me with the Danganronpa 2 cast.
Yeah, a lot of the ultimate students here are pretty unique. Oh, but I think Shuichi's pretty normal.
Now that's true, but he's a detective. Could be hiding his real personality, you know?
But he's reliable in tough situations. That's not so bad, is it?
True, but the sort of situation where you might need a reliable detective would be...
That'd be...
It's nothing. By the way, who's the most unique person here, in your eyes?
Miu.
Yeah, Miu's talent is beyond understanding for ordinary people like us. But I understand her thought process. She likes to be the one on top.
On top?
Sorry, I was trying to make a joke. Of course, I'm just guessing.
Wow, good one, Rantaro.
Kyo.
Oh yeah, talk about first impressions. But you know, he isn't so hard to understand if you talk to him a little. He's always calm, and he seems pretty sharp. I think he could end up being pretty reliable. Of course, I'm just guessing.
That would be funny if that came back in Redemption 2. Rantaro's like, well, I trust Korekio. And then everybody's like, Rantaro, he's like a murderer. He's like, what?
Kibo.
I like how that's the only one she didn't have to think about. It's like, it's obvious.
Being a robot's interesting enough that his personality barely matters. But you know, I think Kibo's on our side.
What do you mean, on our side?
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics? The long and short of it is, robots can't harm people. If Kibo's creator was a good scientist, he would have programmed that into Kibo's AI. We're all human, so we can assume he's on our side. Of course, I'm just guessing.
You seem pretty composed, Rantaro.
Where did that come from?
From how you observe everyone and make rational judgments about their personalities.
You think so?
Yeah, how do I put this? It's like he's already used to this kind of situation. But that's a weird way to put it. There's no way he could be used to any of this.
Wah wah.
Well, I guess I feel more relaxed around you. I almost feel normal. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I mean normal in a good way.
Okay, I get it.
Okay, cool. True. Alright, chat. Everyone likes the scarf. True. Oh boy, both of Kaede's boyfriends. Yeah, okay. You can see why people fall for this guy. He is kind of suave, right? Have you ever seen the Rantaro Paints Nails events? I think so, yes. Samuki's pretty normal too. Like, super normal. Like, way too normal that it doesn't make sense. Isn't that funny? Yeah. Kyo's gonna be super reliable, guys. Wink. Being a robot isn't as interesting as you might think in this game. It's true. Poor Kibo. Kibo's 5'3" and has the strength of an old man. Or old person, I suppose. Doubt he could do much, if anything. It's true. What's that pin on his shirt? Do you mean like the... Hold on. I mean, I guess I can just go forward and look. He has like a necklace, and then he's got like... Oh, that. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that. On his like shoulder. I mean, he's got like a ship's wheel on his shirt, so I always kind of just assumed it was something to do with like boats. I don't know. I do remember when we watched Watch Mojo during the Minecraft stream. That was certainly something we did.
Sorry, I was just thinking about something.
Want to go to the library? I like reading, wink. That's the only reason to go to the library, you know?
Kaede, I remember you saying that we should all be friends after we get out. You're serious about that, right?
Yeah, of course. Despite the circumstances, I'm happy to have met everyone. I'll always treasure that.
I see.
Huh? You don't seem too enthusiastic about the idea, Rantaro.
No, it's not that. I'd be really happy if I could become friends with you and everyone else. But I don't know what my own ultimate talent is. What if it's not something to be proud of? Some kind of useless talent? Or even worse, a talent that would make everyone hate me.
Useless? Make everyone hate you? How would a talent like that even work?
I don't know. That could be the ultimate murderous fiend for all you know.
Murderous fiend? I doubt that. It would mess up the whole killing game.
It could be the reason why my memory was wiped, you know?
No way. Rantaro definitely wouldn't have that kind of talent.
You know, they say psychopaths are pretty suave, you know?
Oh, but the opposite could be possible too.
The opposite?
Maybe you're the ultimate mystery writer, and if your memory wasn't wiped, you'd easily solve all this.
But Shuichi's the ultimate detective, and he didn't get his memory wiped.
You might be right.
I'm sure there's a reason for that. Maybe you're better at deducing than Shuichi is.
Oh, come on. Don't be so mean to Shuichi.
You're the one who made me say it.
Okay, you got me. Sorry, I know I'm teasing you.
Anyway, I don't know what you're so worried about.
You know?
No matter what your talent is, I'll still want to be friends with you.
Yeah, that's right.
The reason I'm spending time with you has nothing to do with your talent, Rantaro.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I also want to get out of here soon to become friends with you all, you know?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
That's right.
Once we escape this place, I want to know more about everyone, and not just their talents, but also what food they like, and what kind of books they read, and how they spend their weekends. Oh, I definitely want to know what kind of music everyone likes.
I like sea shanties. Yeah, honestly, I can't even imagine what sort of stuff everyone be into.
That's why we should all talk more. We may live far apart, but these days there are lots of options for keeping in touch.
It would be nice to meet up in person every now and again.
That's right.
I know. I'll invite you to my next concert. You and everyone else.
I'm looking forward to it, Kaede. I want us all to meet again, and I'll work hard to make that happen.
Okay.
No.
It's not just you, though. We all need to work hard together to make that happen.
That's right.
Yeah, you're right.
We nodded to each other. This conversation's gotten very awkward. That's right. One person's strength may not be enough, but there are 16 of us here.
Okay, that one was just nothing. The first one was kind of fun. That one was just nothing. Literally nothing. Alright. Empty platitudes, you might say. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Again, once we watch the Shuichi versions of these, they'll probably move around a bit. But for a character who doesn't survive to actually see Shuichi, you would hope that these FTs would be a little bit more, you know, revealing to his character. But, you know. You call Kaede basic. Could be a ship wheel, compass, or sun. I always saw it as a ship wheel. Kaede and Rantaro in the library. I wonder if that could lead to anything. Yeah. Yeah. Genocide Jack already exists, Rantaro. It's true. Rantaro's talent's kind of confusing even for me. Like, in the main game, he's the ultimate adventurer, turned to the ultimate survivor. But in salmon mode, he's the ultimate adventurer. Well, he's only the ultimate survivor because he survived the killing game, right? So in salmon mode, when the killing game isn't a thing, I guess he would not be the ultimate survivor because there's no killing games, I think. I'm more confused about what the ultimate adventurer talent even means sometimes. It's like, oh, he travels the world. Then why isn't he called, like, the ultimate traveler or something? Like, what does adventurer entail specifically? Rantaro's a hard S. I mean, in terms of character, yeah, but... I mean, I guess you never learn anything about him, but those FDs don't really give you anything else anyway. So, unless you're talking about Shuichi, the Shuichi versions, in which case I can definitely see that happening. Because again, like, you don't know anything about the guy, pretty much. Ryoma Hoshi, my favorite character. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So if I do Ryoma and then one more, we'll be at 6 for next time. We could probably finish them off, maybe. How many have we done so far? We did Shuichi, Kibo, Rantaro. Oh, we've only done 4. So Ryoma and what, that would be 5. Yeah, I could probably make it through 6 next time. So we'll do Ryoma and then one more. That's the plan. Alright. Die. And then we'll go Ryoma. I'm gonna have to do my patented deep voice. That was not it. It's me, Ryoma Hoshi. And I'm gonna give a gift. She starts the FT off with sigh. That's hilarious. Okay. What? What do you want?
What's wrong?
That's quite the sigh. If you're tired, why not go back to your room instead of spending time with me?
Oh, sorry. It's not actually that I'm tired.
Yes, you are. I can tell. In a situation like this, it'd be more surprising if you weren't anyway. Well, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel less tired if there was at least one animal around here.
Well, there are several bears.
They don't count.
Well, they certainly aren't the kind of animal that make you feel at ease.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? Jeez, I want a soft, fluffy animal. I wonder if there are any around here.
I get that. Once you start petting one, you forget about all your worries.
I see.
So you like animals too, Ryoma?
Well, I don't dislike them.
You think so?
You sure about that? You looked a lot more relaxed when I mentioned animals.
What?
Oh, did I get it right?
You tricked me. Well played.
No.
I only said what's true. Your soft spot for animals is written all over your face. So what kind of animals do you like, Ryoma?
Cats are the best. I used to have one.
Really? You have a cat?
Used to. When I went to prison, I had someone I know take care of it.
Oh, I see.
I used to pet him after tennis practice. He was calm and smart. He'd know when I was tired and come over to let me pet him. He had a nice fluffy coat. Watching him go wild over catnip calmed me down.
Ryoma's expression is softened. You must really like cats.
That's right.
I want a cat too. Once I get out of this place, I'm gonna go look for a cute one.
Well, that's good. But
don't just get one on a whim. Taking care of a living thing is a big responsibility. But I guess that's not something a killer like me should be saying.
Just thinking about you playing with the cat is the cutest thing ever.
Okay.
Fluffy cats are the best.
Yeah. Persians, Himalayans, Ragdolls, Siberians.
Wow, you know a lot of breeds. You must really like cats.
Well, yeah. But don't just get one on a whim. Taking care of their fur is a real pain.
Just thinking about you playing with the cat is the cutest thing ever.
Is that why he has the horns? I thought it was the devil thing. Maybe just like cats, and they're supposed to be cat ears.
I bet it's waiting for you to return.
I wonder about that. I heard that cats forget their gratitude after 3 days.
That's a myth. No way a cat would forget about the person who took care of it. Do you think it'll die from loneliness if you don't see it again like rabbits do?
Seems that's a popular myth too.
Huh? Really?
But yeah, the first thing I'm going to do once I get out of prison is try to go get him.
Just thinking about you playing with a cat. It's pretty much the cutest thing ever.
Jeez, don't go judging people by their appearance.
Okay.
Jeez.
Ryoma's FTs with Shuichi are actually pretty good in my opinion. Well, we'll get to those eventually. National Throw Short People Day only applies to people shorter than 5'4". Jeez. I know he's supposed to be depressed and all of that, but the fact he's 3'5" and has an adorable baby face just makes me giggle. And the deep voice. Yeah, it is kind of funny that they would be like, here's this very, like, tragic character who's like, you know, someone who murdered for vengeance. It doesn't feel like they have a will to live. Also, they're the joke character who's short and has a really deep voice, so, you know. Ryoma's favorite animal is a giraffe. It helps him reach things. Wow, that is convenient. 3 cats, 4 dogs, 3 goats. Oh, that's sad about dumping animals. Ryoma, I love him. Yeah. Guinea pigs actually do die if left without another guinea pig. That's crazy. But I guess they're just animals that have, like, you know, they spawn in groups of like however many, so they're never really without each other usually. It's not something they would normally have to worry about.
Hey, Kaede, why do you keep talking to someone like me?
Why? Is that a problem? Oh, do you have other plans?
It's nothing like that.
Then what do you mean?
I mean, he said it, so.
Don't bother with you.
It seems you've forgotten, so I'll remind you. I'm a murderer. I warned you about walking up to a killer like me.
I see.
Oh, yeah. You did tell me that.
Stop smiling at me. You've got a blank look on your face.
Because
Well, I've never been in this situation before. Now that if you had a contagious cold, I'd be a lot more careful about avoiding you.
We were forced into a killing game, and you're not wary of murderers?
I trust you, and I don't think everyone in our group has killed before.
So that's the way you live, huh?
Anyway, about your don't bother with me attitude. Did you just say that because you think it makes you sound cool?
Huh? Excuse me?
Of course, your past is something you can never take back. But you've accepted your crime, and now you're making up for it as a prisoner, right?
Yeah, I am.
you know,
I don't think a person like that should bear such a burden alone. Or are you like the edgiest of edgelords? Are you going to say something like, my right arm trembles with the power of darkness?
Do I really look like that kind of guy?
No, you don't. But you've been sulking this whole time, so I'm starting to see you that way.
I'm sulking?
How to talk to depressed people 101.
Anyway, well, I didn't expect to hear that. even though you judge me based on my appearance.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But I'm sulking, huh? Maybe. You might not be wrong.
Yama let out a huge sigh.
Oh, ultimate pianist, huh?
Your words and voice inspire people's hearts with the melody of a piano.
It's so quiet.
Huh?
What?
Anyway, don't bother with me anymore. You got it?
And there he goes. But the way he said that, did my words reach Ryoma?
Okay, sure. That was, again, like, the second one was just nothing. So... yeah, okay. You just spilled your drink, oh no. No use crying over spilled milk. I think everyone's killed someone before. Yeah, this isn't redemption.
I don't think anyone's killed before.
Maki in the corner. What's funny about that line about his arm trembling with the power of darkness is it's something Gundam would say, and they have the same voice actor. Oh, I see, okay. Ryomo Ryomo went on to kill 4 people. It's funny. Kaede went on to kill 1 person. Okay. One more. I just knew it was going to be Kurumi somehow. I was looking at the list, I'm like, feels like it's time for Kurumi. Sometimes it just be like that. Ryoma's version of edgy and Maki's version of edgy are very different. You're true. You're true. You're right. I say that way too much by accident. I guess Kurumi is going to be British. That's probably what I did for her originally.
That is correct.
Oh, I went way too far. Where's the dialogue stop?
How can I help you?
Is that it? Yeah, okay. It goes from the gift dialogue is, how can I return that favor? And then the start of the FDE is, how can I help you? So,
It's me, an old butler.
no, okay. I feel like hers is going to be bare bones. Wow, that'd be crazy. We'll see. I feel like Kurumi's just kind of like that as a character, but,
How can I
Kaede, is there anything you wish for me to do?
Huh?
Not at the moment.
Then,
Then why are you speaking to me? Why? Oh, that's right. Kurumi's a maid. So she probably thinks I wanted to do something for me.
sorry.
Sorry, Kurumi, for giving you the wrong idea. I just wanted to have a chat with you, without any of that ultimate maid stuff.
have a chat with me.
Of course, I do not mind such requests. It's not a request, it's more like... Well, I don't want to make this any more complicated. To be quite frank, I wish to speak to you as well, Kaede. Really? That's unexpected? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have much in common. Oh, but I'm happy to talk anyway, so ask me anything. Thank you. I have prepared some questions I would like you to answer. Kirumi took out a notebook.
May I?
These questions all concern food. Do you have any food allergies I should be aware of?
No.
No, I don't have any.
Think.
Are there any specific foods that you detest?
I can't think of any foods I really like or really hate. I'm so normal.
I see. Most impressive. Then I shall move on to my next question. Do you have any preference for certain bedding materials?
Bedding materials?
Okay. To be fair, I was just making fun of Kaede for not having any food taste. But, like, if someone asked me this, I'd be like, I need a pillow and a blanket. For example, do you prefer down, buckwheat, memory foam, or cotton pillows?
The pillow I have right now is good enough. Why is she asking this? Is this some kind of interrogation? What are you planning?
Planning?
Dreamy gave me a confused look.
I'm not planning anything. You have quite an imagination, Kaede.
She laughed at me. It's pretty rare to see Karimi laugh.
May I?
Your comfort matters very much to me, Kaede. Oh, okay, that's the end of it. Okay.
Hey,
Are you doing research?
my apologies.
Oh, my apologies. Are my questions causing you discomfort?
No,
No, I did say you could ask me anything, but...
that is correct.
Ah, I should have been forthright with my intentions.
May I?
Your comfort matters very much to me, Kaede.
Yeah,
Pillows are important.
Yes, and...
that is correct.
Yes, a proper pillow will not only ensure a good night's rest, but prevent maladies as well. The pillows in the dormitory room seem adequate, I suppose. But I would prefer that everyone had their own custom pillow.
I understand, but why are you so concerned about that?
That is.
Why wouldn't I be concerned?
May I?
Your comfort matters very much to me, Kaede, hence my questions. With information you've provided, I can provide you with greater service.
Huh?
What? You do all that for me?
Yes.
Not just for you, but for everyone else as well. Once we are finished here, I intend to present these questions to the others.
Oh, that's why she wanted to talk to me.
I am a maiden.
If you are not content for any reason, please call for me and I shall fulfill any request.
Okay, thanks. Dreamy sure loves to take care of people.
I don't know why, but when her sprite changed and her head went to the side a little bit, it kind of creeped me out a little bit. It's like when a doll in like a movie like turns their head to look at you. I don't know. It was weird. Anyway. Kirimi has the same VA as Hiyoko, which is unexpected because of how their personalities and basically everything are complete opposites. I do think that was intentional by the Danganronpa casting people. Because that's pretty much the case for every repeat VA, right? Like we were just talking about how funny it is that Hifumi's voice actor does... Who was it again? Kibo. I knew that. I was just like, who was in between Rantaro and Shuichi? And there's like totally different characters. And I think that's on purpose so they don't get the same vocal performance, you know? Kirimi should have the Kizuno voice.
Absolutely not. This voice is all mine.
Server voice like Teruya for no reason. It's funny. Did I draw the character on the starting soon screen? No, it was a commission. I think it's in my Twitter description. I think so. Maybe not. Honestly, I've had it for so long, I don't even remember where I got it from. I'd have to look. But maybe I will after this, and I'll put it in the comments or something. Or the Twitter, if it's not there already. Bare bones, I get it. Ba-doom-tsh. The practical effects, those were me. I just put a bunch of circles into Photoshop and then moved them across the screen in Premiere with simple effects. I made that back when I barely even understood how to do that. So I'm sure you can see, like, if you actually really watch it. Here, I'll show you. Look at it starting soon. If you really watch it, you can see where it repeats because there's like a little line, I think. Oh no, maybe I fixed that. Well, oh no, there it is. Okay. So you can't see a line anymore, but one of the circles is like it's like an egg shape, and that's where it repeats. Anyway. Not death by Mike and Ike. That would be so sad. Kaede's not like other girls. She does regular things and is basic as fuck. The character, the guy holding the Pokeball. Yeah, that is my YouTube Sona, I guess you could say. I didn't draw that. That was done by an artist. Kirumi. Us killers have to stick together. Burlap is the best for pillows. What? Kirumi's head turns, but her hair stays in place. Is that why it looked weird? I'll have to actually look at that. Ifumi does Kibo, Akane does Miyu, and Leon does Shuichi. Yeah. Actually, I can kind of hear the Leon and Shuichi thing. Hajime does Rantaro. Chihiro and Sayaka does Samugi. Wait. Were Chihiro and Sayaka voiced by the same person? I didn't know that either. Taka does Monotaro. Monokuma does Monosuke. This is... Sonya does Monofani. This is crazy. In my first videos, like the pixel art one, I did do. I did the pixel art one. It's based on Chili from Gen 5. The second one after that, I know, came from Taplos, I think. Because they were doing a Let's Go style YouTube art promotion. So I got one from them. And then after that, I don't remember. Despite that being more recent. I think because I didn't like plan it for very long. With the Taplos one, I planned it for a while. It was like a good 2 or 3 weeks where I was like, am I going to do it? I don't know. So I remember that one a lot more than the other one where I was like, okay, I need an update. So, because Let's Go is very much over. And that is when I went to this other person, which I probably still follow on Twitter. So I should be able to figure this out pretty easily. We'll do it after the stream. Anyway, back to Kirumi. Oh, she's still talking about her gift. Wait, why is Kirumi saying Kirumi? It probably just hasn't transitioned yet.
You know? Kirumi, I need to say something to you.
Is it a request? There's no need for formal pleasantries. Simply state your request.
That right there, Kirumi. It's both your best and your worst quality.
I beg your pardon?
Kirumi!
You spoil people too much. And because of that, everyone is becoming too dependent on you.
I do not mind.
I do not mind. Serving others is what every maid truly desires.
It's not what I mean. I understand that you're passionate about helping the others, but at this rate, everyone's going to start calling you Mom. Is that what you want?
Please wait.
Do not call me that. I'm a high school student like the rest of you.
Right?
See, you don't like being called that, do you? Kokichi's already started doing it, and I know he's going to keep doing it forever.
Kaede, I think you misunderstand the role of a servant. A servant performs their duties while also respecting their master as a person. A servant does not spoil anyone.
You may say that, but I still think you're spoiling them.
You know?
Kirumi, I've been thinking. Maybe the intent behind your desire to serve isn't getting through to us.
That is.
What do you mean by that?
For example, in a piano recital, no matter how earnestly I play, only the people who care to listen will hear me.
That is correct.
I understand. It is unfortunate, but to those in the audience who are not interested, a performance from the ultimate pianist may sound like a cacophonous din to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always hope those people will gain a greater appreciation for music. Wait, that's not my point! My point is, you may believe you're serving others with the best of intentions, but that doesn't mean those you serve will appreciate your help.
That is.
It'll just come across as you spoiling them because you're not considering your needs. Do you really think that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not the kind of maid you want to be, is it?
That is correct.
No, you are correct. In pursuing my principles of selfless devotion, I must consider my own satisfaction as well.
Because of you.
Because of...
I was able to
Okay.
re-examine my principles. Thank you. No.
Don't mention it.
She blushes, huh?
I thought I was being too nosy, but I'm glad I ended up helping Kirumi.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Nothing after that. Well... Yeah, that was a nothing burger. Again, it was nothing. The hair thing with Kurumi was a joke that doesn't actually happen. Oh, okay. I do Kizuna. You're right. Please say it's a Pokemon Go thing? What? No. I love how you all talk about the characters of the same VA are different, but both Kazuichi and Kaido are dumb bricks and woman hungry. Woman hungry. That's certainly a way to put it. Kind of true, but in a different way. I have no idea how I feel about most of the V3 characters. True. Oh, so it's not in there. I'll find it. Everyone in V3 is voiced by someone at least in one of the past games. That's kind of nice. Yasuhiro does Gonta. It's funny. Elephants are the only mammals that cannot jump. Fun mammal fact. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They're very heavy. But they can get drunk. Nice. I don't know where the phrase walking like an elephant come from. I guess just because they're big. Probably from cartoons, really. A group of lemurs are called a conspiracy. Mammal facts. They're taking over. Okay, let me go to starting soon. And then let me go to my resources folder. And we'll see if I've got the information there for this stuff. Because I thought I had it somewhere, but apparently I just never did that. Do 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 do. Okay, profile. No. Oh yeah, the Maki Twitter account. Kind of forgot about that. I don't think it's all the way back here. Goodness gracious. No, it was Taplos. I was right. Sort of, the first time. This one's got a signature on it. Okay, hold on. We're going back through history. Mosby Art. Or Mosby Art. I don't know. Here, I'll grab both of their Twitters really quick. If the other one still exists. For some reason, I don't have it. Is that it? No. This one, probably, right? No. Hold on. That did not work. It's not the at. Oh no. Maybe it's this one. No, probably not. Nope. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. This is very unfortunate. They might have changed their tag, and now I'll never find it again. Is it this one? To be fair, this was in like... Hold on, when are these messages from? I can date this pretty easy. Oh yeah, here it is. So the one I'm talking about was from 2018, and then the other one was from 2020. So it's been a while. But here we go. Here they are. I don't know if they're still doing commissions, but I'll link them anyway. Who cares? Oh yeah, they've got a wait list. Oh yeah, no wonder I couldn't find them by their ad. Okay. And now I have to go to YouTube so I can enter my own stream so I can post them in the chat. 2018. Okay, so this was the one I did originally. And then this is the one that did the most current version. Those were the people on Twitter who did the art that I've used on my channel. And then the other art is all done by me. Or an AI. I guess Maki Asanuma was made by an AI, but you know, that was back when that sort of thing wasn't a big deal. What if you guys have been talking about mammal facts, I think? Yep, lots of... No, we've ascended into regular trivia. Can vegetarians eat leather? I don't think anyone can eat leather. Truly sounds like a joke that would come out of like a cartoon. That's great. Good job, guys. Oh, by the way, you should like the stream before I end it. Thank you. I see 2 people have. Awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. A leather top hat. What? What? Okay. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you next time for more V3 Ftes. It's so close. Like, V3 TEs? No, not quite. It doesn't really flow. Oh well. Hopefully the Deltarune video will be done for tomorrow. Even if it comes out later, I will tell you through a community post and make sure you watch it.